Hey everyone, my name is Anthony Cofrancesco from BrainyFlights.com, and today I'm going to be talking about the Starwood Preferred Guest or SPG card from American Express. I am talking about the personal card today. This card, since our last video, has gotten a huge upgrade, and I think there actually is a tremendous amount of value that can be had with this card. Now, before I jump into the content of this video, I want to remind you, if you're going to go and apply for these cards, you might as well click our links. It helps us out, helps us to create really helpful, high quality content in the future. So with that being said, let's jump in with the basics. So the Starwood Preferred Guest card now, back in the day it had a pretty bad sign-up bonus. I think they gave something like $100. Now they're actually giving you 75,000 points just for signing up for the card. That's pretty good. Now keep in mind, these points, the Starwood Preferred Guest points, can be transferred seamlessly between Marriott and SPG. It's all one program now, so it makes a lot of value there, and there's really a lot of flexibility that you can have with these points. Now, in terms of the earning, right, you're gonna be earning, like I said, SPG points. That is a fixed type of point, right? You can transfer a little bit. This is kind of an odd one of those fixed programs wherein you can actually transfer between Marriott, SPG, and Ritz-Carlton, but by and large, unless you want to, if you want to use your points outside of hotel stays, it's really gonna devalue the points pretty significantly. Let's talk about what you're actually earning with these points. So anytime you spend money at a Marriott or an SPG property, so this includes paying for the room, paying for food, paying for different resort fees, all sorts of things that you pay for, Marriott and SPG, you're gonna earn 6 points per dollar spent. On top of that, you're gonna earn 2 points per dollar spent on everything else. Now, SPG Marriott points, I'd say have a value of about 0.7 points per dollar, but when you factor in the fact that you're earning 2 points per dollar spent, it really adds up, and it's actually not a bad way for an everyday use card to spend, specifically if you're gonna be staying at a lot of Marriott or SPG properties, or if you're looking to gain status quickly, which I'll talk about in just a minute with the perks. So talking about the annual fee with this card, it's actually pretty low considering what you get with the perks of this card. It's only $95 a year, and to make things better, that annual fee is actually waived for your first year of card membership. Okay, so last but certainly not least, let's talk about the perks for this card. Now, I've already told you that the annual fee is only $95. Remember, that's waived for the first year, but let me tell you how some of the perks easily pay for that annual fee. First and foremost is you get 1 free night at any SPG Marriott property so long as it's 35,000 points a night or less. That's pretty lucrative. There are a handful of different properties. I've actually stayed in a handful of different properties using this benefit back when it was a benefit on the Marriott card. This is really an easy way to get much more than $95 a year just for using that annual free night. On top of that, you're gonna get automatic silver status. Now, if you're just banking on getting the card for the silver status, I'd say don't worry about it, right? Don't do it, because silver status with Marriott is not very valuable at all. What is valuable on the card is if you're able to spend $35,000 a year, you're gonna get automatic gold status. Remember, that's gonna be gold status with Marriott and gold status with SPG. Gold status is definitely a big upgrade from silver status. It's certainly much lower than some of the other tiers that Marriott and SPG have, but just on personal experience, when I'm traveling around the world, gold status has gotten me upgrades a significant amount of times, and even in the US, getting upgraded to suites is very simple and straightforward if you ask when you have gold status. So, if you're able to spend $35,000 a year on the card, you're looking at getting the fast track to those higher status. If you're traveling a lot for work, then this card could be a good option for you. 2 other perks about the card, I think they're worth saying, but they really don't provide that much value. No foreign exchange fees. Obviously, anytime you have a card that has around that $80 to $150 mark, there's usually not gonna be foreign exchange fees. But on top of that, you also get free in-room internet when you're traveling. Now, for most hotels, this isn't gonna be a problem because they're gonna give you free internet regardless. But if you're traveling to a place like New York, San Francisco, any major city, I've seen hotel room internet fees from $15 to $30. So getting that reimbursed or paid for with the card is definitely a real big advantage, a real big win. When we're talking about who should get this card, I'd say easily, if you're a Marriott or an SPG loyal, this card is gonna be a great option for you. Aside from that, if you're someone who just likes to travel, you're looking for another non-Chase card to add to your wallet. Remember, this SPG card is through American Express, so it's not gonna count towards your 524 rule. And if you're someone that really loves staying at hotels, personally for me, I would have 5 of these cards if I could, just on the basis that I can pay $95 and essentially get a free 35,000 points every year. That's really valuable to me, especially if you have status. With that being said, I really hope that you liked the video. If you are planning on applying for any of these cards, not just the SPG card from Amex, but any of the cards, please check out our links down below in the description. Our friends over at Upgraded Points have much more content and much more detail than we do in these very concise videos. So go and click those links and apply to the cards. It really helps us a lot. On top of that, you can go to brainyflights.com, check out some of the really cool travel merchandise that we have there. And then if you're really interested in jumping into points and miles, we do have a complete course. It's called The Complete Guide to Travel Hacking, 4 hours long, all about travel hacking on udemy.com. You can see that as well. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again in some of our future videos.